Well, hello, my name is Travis Peter, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. This is episode 3, part 3. So, in the last episode, if you'll remember, we met a bunch of new dads, and it got a little scandalous. So, of course, we met Hunky Bro Craig, who I am absolutely smitten with. And then, of course, we met preppy, probably racist, white Joseph. And then we hooked up with Robert. We went to a bar to watch the game, and we had gay sex with a relative stranger. So, of course, this game is amazing. I'm having a great time, and we're back. So let's jump right back into it and see what more dads we can hook up with. Also, we just tiptoed back to the house after spending the night at Robert's. So I don't know yet if Amanda, our daughter, is onto us, but we are about to find out. So, and I'm drinking again. So I guess that's part of the tradition with this game, is that I'm a little tipsy while I play it. Although usually I drink this like whole thing, and by the end I'm like pretty drunk. Can you tell? Let me know if you can tell. Okay, so I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda? Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Aw, man, I was kind of hoping you had gotten kidnapped and I was gonna have to come rescue you. No, I made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at his place. Where are the Emmas? They left a little while ago. Oh, you guys have fun? Yeah, watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car, usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast that's cooking, what's that all about? Ooh, somebody's hungry from being a little physically active the night before. Well, there's hash browns and eggs and bacon. Can I? Yes, you can have some breakfast. Bless you, sweet child. Oh my god. Perfect child. Amanda's the perfect child. My head throbs. Ugh, I gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Yeah. Ooh, somebody's hungover. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or... Yeah. I've got just the thing. Hang on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Amanda, what? Right. Drink this. The pickle juice? Whoa. Yep, it's what I used once. Would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. Although I've never tried it before, and I won't try it, obviously. Who raised you? Amanda Ann. Give her a stern yet resigned side-eye. A reserved yet resigned... I mean, she's a high school senior. To be fair, I don't promote underage drinking, and I will be 100% honest with this. I did not drink until I was 21, but I'm a cool dad. I'm a cool dad. I eye her suspiciously. I eye the jar of pickles even more suspiciously. This better work. I down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk. Oh my god, I haven't had dinner yet. I'm so hungry. This is making me like way too hungry. I'm starting to feel a little better. Amanda grabs her backpacking keys. Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love ya. So I'm gonna be honest, because I've been Googling like pictures to use for thumbnails and stuff like that. So I have seen all of the dads. So I'm sorry if I'm not surprised anymore. All of the options, the potential suitors. And Mr. Vega is one of them, so I'm excited to meet them. I didn't spoil anything. I didn't Google any spoilers. You're still getting first-time reactions here from me. I'll be there. Knock 'em dead, kiddo. Always do. What was that? We do our secret handshake, and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way, still a little hungover. Listen, do we have a job? Has that been established? I honestly don't remember if it's established that, like, we have a job, but, like, he has yet, like, what? Why are you home all day? Are we rich? Oh my god, that's a dream. Oh, I think it's time to meet Mr. Vega. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. See, Jack Desire is handling his hangover way better than mine. Like, when I have a hangover, which I'm probably gonna have tomorrow, it's been part of the tradition as well, I can't go outside. I have to stay indoors with all the shades closed. Like, the second sun touches my skin, I feel like I'm gonna shrivel up and scream like a vampire. And I am nauseous like half of the time. Like 50% of the time I'm super nauseous. So Jack Desire is a champion is what I'm saying. My dad is a champion. My character. Let me stop saying my dad. I need to stop doing that because I actually have a father and that's making this weird. Anyway, sorry. Feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth, capital Y, standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around. Oh, look at him. Look at him, he's got eyeshadow. Boy, your eye color is on point. And he's got like really trendy hair and piercings. And he's got like nail color on too. And does his tattoo say 666? The mark of the beast. I wish I was this cool now, let alone in high school. Anyway, the youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lidded eyes. Sigh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the egg set? I don't know why I'm giving this poor young man this voice. Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Sigh. Fine. Up those stairs and to the left, can't mess ham. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth set me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Oh, honey. Okay, so his name is Hugo. I already have a British guy. I'm running out of voices. I only, as you may not realize this, but I'm not like some amazing character voice actor. Like, I only have so many voices I can give, like, 20 different men that are in this game. What could I... Well, maybe I'll just do what I did with Craig. Maybe I'll just find it. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Oh, that might be a good one. Fine, Mr. Vega. Oh. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be chick. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? I don't want to give him that voice. It makes him just the worst. How about... Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. They're high school students. It's not like he's teaching, like, third graders. All right, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? I feel like I'm doing, like, some, like, really bad, like a Markiplier, but, like, if, like, his voice wasn't sexy. Also, like this video if you think Markiplier's voice is sexy, because, like, I want Markiplier to, like, just, like, whisper dirty things into my ear. Or just, like, shout them like he does when he's playing a video game. Anyway, sorry. Obviously, I've had too much to drink already. Excuse me. Yes? Wait, I already forgot the voice I gave him. Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. What? All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. What? Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs.
Oh.
Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know, budget cuts. Oh, excuse me, listen. I had such a sexual thought that I had to burp. It had to come out in the form of air. Listen, if I had an English teacher that looked like him in high school would have been interesting. Would have been very interesting. I definitely did not have a hot male teacher in high school. But God, I wish. I mean, look at him. He could teach me all about Holden Caulfield all day. Anyway, sorry, back to the story. Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as far as I'm sure, you know Amanda... But, God, I can't read today. But as I'm sure, you know Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What? What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hasn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
I don't know.
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. She's fine. She has the tendency to bottle things up. She's fine. That's just how she is. I'm sure she'll... Ooh, that was like dark. Did you see the dark energy? See, from what I've found, I've done a little research on this game. You do get like certain like points and negative points with like the different men. And I'm wondering if those like dark spots mean like, oh, you lost points with this guy. Hope you don't plan on marrying him. Anyway, that's just how she is. I'm sure she'll pull out of it. Well, you're her dad. I suppose you know your daughter better than anyone.
Oh.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on a scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hi, would you like to kiss me on the mouth and then fondle my balls? Hey, Hugo? Yes? They ever catch that rye? Oh, Jack. Dot. That is an appropriate response, Hugo. Yes. Oh, I got hearts. Okay, so the hearts must be good. Okay. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. I've also found out that like you can have a bad ending. Like there's like multiple different like combinations of like endings you can have. And like I said, I haven't spoiled anything, I swear, but like apparently you can have a bad ending with your daughter. Like it just like gets dark or something. I don't know, but I'm not planning on doing that. I'm planning on being a really good father, he says as he takes a sip of his drink at 6 p.m. I'm just kidding. It is 9:30 p.m. if you're wondering. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. Didn't she drive? Won't that leave a car there? She grabbed her car keys when she went. Anyway, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. I wonder if you remember the picture of our husband, I wonder if he was Hawaiian, hence why we have like a lei hanging in the car. Anyway, just a thought I had.
Yeah.
So did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home. Let's go to the mall food court. Let's go to the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Because I want Panda Express, girl. Stop questioning your daddy. Geez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? Sounds like me with my parents. Listen, I'm 32. I still say that to my parents. Hashtag no shame. I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents, and that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. Excuse me. And also, I'm sorry if you're grossed out by burps, but I have a feeling you're going to hear a lot of them when you watch this series. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my... Oh, I'm so belchy. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pop. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. Listen, her teacher's hot. It's probably super distracting. I wouldn't know, but I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No, Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, geez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez, this is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. I wonder if we're gonna meet a dad at the mall. I honestly have no idea. Like I said, no spoilers. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Ugh, preach. Nobody looks happy to be here. Spoiler alert about getting older. Those fun foods don't make you feel so fun. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? Listen, this girl's hilarious. I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad, but also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? That's really funny. Poor Jack Desire. Sigh. Which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time the meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that too much drinks. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on the meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out, so it just dates it and isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? What? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what story you're talking about. I'm assuming Hot Topic, but they can't say the name. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s? Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. That's Hot Topic. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. What time? Okay, sorry, look at the time. There it is. You can still see the outline, kind of. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda. Yeah. Speech, 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 speech. All right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Desire had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond, that's a pretty great store name, to buy rainbow suspenders, she's proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patients... Talking is hard today. Maybe today was not the day to record. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. All right. Oh hey, chain wallets! While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a Dead Goth and Beyond. Peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, check the clearance bin for hot deals. Listen, I'm all about that clearance bin. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal. I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Listen, same thought I actually had recently. Hell yes I would. Look, this is very important to me. Ooh, okay, he's probably a vampire. Look at him. I've seen him, but I don't know anything about him. I think it's Lucian? Or am I just thinking of like Malfoy's? Oh, I need a moment. There's a hot vampire in front of me. Is he actually a vampire? Is that like part of the story that he'll like bite you and turn you into a vampire and you'll live forever in loving harmony? Oh, what am I gonna do for his voice though? I'm not even sure. Anyway, I overhear a stifled, what time is it? I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what... Okay, cashier voice. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
Oh my.
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. Huh. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeeper. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Oh. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy, thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Okay, so we just made it home. I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. I know this episode is a little shorter than the ones I've recorded before, but I'm actually gonna try to record 2 tonight. I'm thinking I might try to do 2 a week. If you've seen 2 a week, then it worked out. If you didn't see 2 a week, then I'm sorry. Anyway, let me know down in the comments. Listen, okay, here's the thing. Like I said, I've seen all the dads. I haven't met, well, maybe I've met all of them now. I think as of this episode, I've now met all the dads. I could be wrong. But I think when you're doing a game like this, you have to like focus on one and make sure it goes well. Otherwise you're like alone. Like it doesn't work out. Like you've got to like woo one specifically or you're sad and alone. And I want to make sure to end up with a dude. So I think the dad I'm going to go for is Craig, just because I think it's a lot of fun doing his voice. And also he's really hot. He has way too many kids for me, but like this isn't real life. This is a game. So whatever. Revealing truths on my gaming channel. Anyway, let me know down in the comments what you think of that. Do you think there's a different dad I should be going for, or should I stay with Craig? Also, make sure to like this video. These videos have been doing really well, so please go ahead and smash that. What have I just turned into? Fucking Team 10? Smash that like button, guys. I really think we can get this to 100,000 likes. Like, it's gonna be amazing if let's get this fucking video to 100,000 fucking likes, okay? Bruh, dab. What are those? Anyway, I've drank too much. Also subscribe so you can find out the more of the series. Good English Travis. Anyway, I'm done. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.